Dream Doer Nation, the audio experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're an artist, come get the Platinum Experience. Platinum Sound offers the best equipment in South Georgia for audio recording. Featuring South Georgia's only Pro Tools HD3 system, Newman U87 mic, and the Avalon 737 mic pre. Also, ask about our great deals on CD and DVD duplications. Be sure to give us a call to set up your appointment today. For more info, call 229-883-3009. That's 229-883-3009. Located at 523 West Broad Avenue, Albany, Georgia.
What's up, everybody? This is Lisa Knox Bussey, and I am your small business strategist. And you have now tuned in to Dream Doer Nation, the audio experience. And here again, we have another fabulous entrepreneur, a true diva, and dominating her business and doing her thing in her own lane, none other than Dr. Alicia Ritchey.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Glad to be on the Dream Doer Nation with Lisa. The Lisa, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So, Dr. Ritchey, if you would, please enlighten the listeners. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, a little bit more about me.
About you.
About me.
About who
I'd be
you are.
remiss to not situate myself as the seventh of 9 siblings. Mm-hmm. And I stress that because the number 7 has spiritual meaning, said to be the number of perfection, and I tease my siblings by saying, you know, I'm the perfect one, right? And so, and I love my brothers and sisters. We're a very close-knit family, so I do, I take them with me wherever I go. My mom is Miss Ozzie Mae Kinchin Ritchey Palmer, and my stepdad, who is actually a dad, Mr. James Palmer, and I always pay homage to my biological father, who was one of the greatest men on planet Earth, Mr. David Ritchey. So I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a great friend, and these are the things that are important to me. Yes, I'm a business owner, but in terms of my personal identity, it does stem from who I am as those things. I'm a mentee, which also makes me a great mentor, and I always acknowledge my mentor, Dr. Daryl G. Hunt, and pay or acknowledge the role that he's played in my life as well. So in terms of who I am, you know, how I identify myself, yes, as I said, that stems from who I am as a friend and as a human being.
You got some strong foundation there. That's what it sounds like to me.
I do.
Awesome. So, Dr. Ritchey of Indigo Life Communications, tell us a little bit more about that business and entrepreneur side. Tell us about who you are in business and the business that you have built.
Well, I'm a product of entrepreneurial heritage. Both my mom and dad were successful entrepreneurs, getting their foundation here in Southwest Georgia. My dad was a painting contractor of 51 years in Miami, Florida. And I had no idea that when I would answer the phone and say, Ritchey's Painting Company, that I was learning some values about what it is. That's right. Little did I know. And he never told me to do that. That was my wanting to be of service to my dad. And I'd watched Caucasian families do that. You know, the foundation of business was often a dominant factor in their socialization. And so I thought, you know, I'm watching Daddy go to work every day and provide for his family. I'm watching him write a check. You know, when it was time for college to be able to write to the institution, never had to get a loan. I'm watching him as a father in a black community with 9 children. So in our case, the schools would always send us home with the lunch application. And my dad would say, take it back. The government the government did not birth you. The government is not responsible for your well-being.
Wow.
I am. You take that lunch application back.
Take it back.
That's right. And I'll make sure you eat every day. And then my mom was a cosmetologist.
Okay.
Had her own shop at 16, right here in Southwest Georgia. And so being a product of entrepreneurial heritage, I was groomed in a way that I wasn't even aware of. So there were certain values that
you had no choice.
That's right. I was left without a choice. I didn't know that though. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's such a blessing though for anyone to have a sustainable business in their family, because the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
And I mean, everything stems from an idea, a dream, or something like that. I'm like, look at Sam Walton. He had an idea, he had a thought, he had a want to.
Right.
So for him to be able to do that, now look what he's implemented into the world. A long-lasting, sustainable legacy for his,
absolutely,
for generations to come.
Absolutely.
So anytime I think a parent is able to do that, and you're able to see that example, and and put the thing is, the possibilities are just endless for the legacy that you can build for your family.
Absolutely. And I've been sharing that with everybody that I can. My mom teases me that people who, if you're in a meeting with Alicia 10 minutes, you coming out with a business.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Because why not?
That's right.
Why not?
That's right.
Okay, so now you've obviously learned a lot of things along the way. So tell us, why exactly did you choose the industry that you're in right now? And tell us exactly what your doctorate is in and how it pertains to the industry that you chose.
Interestingly, and this is something that I'll be honest to say, I'm not sure that I chose media or that I found myself in that industry. Okay. When I moved to Cordele, Cordele is said to be a blighted, impoverished community. However, my mom, having been born and reared in Cordele, I knew that there were good things about that community that the world just was not aware. Okay. And so I sought out to find those stories. Where are the people who are doing wonderful things in this community? Where are the treasures? Okay. And so I set out on a hunt to be able to uncover the treasures and to be able to capture it in magazine format. And the people loved it. And so I just kept going. And here I am, 4th year in, and I'm going, wait a minute. And I always thought, I'm just going to write this article and submit it somewhere. And my cousin, Dr. Matthew White, has said to me, wait, no. You're a magazine publisher. Okay. And it just hit me. Hey, I'm publishing a magazine. And like I said, we continue to get subscribers. It's a small publication, but people embrace it. Okay. And we keep sharing the stories, and we keep finding the treasures to tell those stories regarding.
That sounds so intriguing. So I want to make sure that you guys know that Dr. Alicia Ritchey is the owner and operator of Indigo Life Communications,
which is a publisher for Indigo Life magazine.
Okay, all right. So with all of the things that you have learned up to this point, what is something that, give us a nugget, give us a good word of advice that you would tell an entrepreneur who's just trying to get into business, from learning from your parents, from learning from all the things that you've done in communications, and even with going to school. Give us some words of advice that you would give to
I would say be grateful for the process. Okay. Don't despise the day of small beginnings. And take your time to learn the industry, to hone the skills of your craft, or hone your craft, and be patient. As an example, my first couple of publications, I didn't get it right. And I may have thought, okay, I'm going to get 100,000 subscribers, because this, and that's still small, right?
Yeah.
And then when I saw the time that it took to perfect the publication, I realized, wait a minute, what if I had 100,000 viewers looking at this? They would have caught every error, every grammatical error, related to syntax, related to conventions, related to just graphic design. They would have seen all of that.
Everything.
And so I started to be grateful for the time that I had to build and to perfect. And I became less interested in how many subscribers I'm gonna get, and more interested in give me the time that I need to work on these skills. So I would say that to the entrepreneur: be grateful for the time that you get to build your business, and to be okay with taking it slow, to be okay with the small beginnings. Because I always say that a blessing out of season can be catastrophic. Maybe you're not ready, maybe the public is not ready. And so time gives you what you need to make the public ready and to make yourself ready for the public. Make the public ready for you, make yourself ready for the public. So you got a symbiotic relationship that is in the perfection of time.
That was amazing. I hope that you grasped that. What I got from that was be grateful for the time that you have to build. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell us more about the publication Indigo Life. What was your reasoning for wanting to publish that? We know that you want to do inclusivity. So tell us a little bit more about the magazine.
Thank you. And it's interesting because we regard ourselves as the nation's premier magazine for inclusive community building. In a lot of publications, the interest is the subject or the life of the subject. For us, our interest is how can we take the life of the subject and couch it within an inclusive community building framework so that their life story becomes more generalizable for a broader audience.
So I know you got some events and other things that are getting ready to come up.
That's right.
We have Indigo Life, Women's Empowerment and Cultural Expo. Please quickly tell us about that. I know you've been doing a lot of promotion.
That's right.
We had a little challenge about going live on Facebook and promoting the tickets and the admissions to this event. But tell us what this Women's Cultural and Women's Empowerment and Cultural Expo is going to be all about.
Our event focuses on 5 areas: women in wealth, women in health, women as community builders, women as business owners, and women and their persona.
What are the dates?
The dates are May 18th through the 20th in Cordele, Georgia.
Okay.
And they can find more about it by visiting our Facebook page, which is our Facebook events page, Indigo Life, Women's Empowerment and Cultural Expo.
Dr. Alicia Ritchey of Indigo Life Communications. Such a blessing to have you on today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. And I know that this won't be the last time that we have her on.
Great.
Because she got a lot to talk about, y'all. So until the next time, Dream Doer Nation, thank you. Hey guys, we want to thank our sponsors real quick. Thank you to QuickCopyPrints.com, DreamDoerNation.com, and as always, thank you to Platinum Sound Recording Studios. Don't forget to catch us on SoundCloud at Dream Doer Nation, the audio experience. Also, if you ever want to just chit chat and be around other like-minded individuals and other entrepreneurs, feel free to join our private Facebook community at Dream Doer Nation. Dream Doer Nation, everything, y'all.